do that. It's so funny to me because even when a woman makes a lot of money, which in this case Christine does, the man is still the guy that I'm pretty sure pays for the majority of the things, and including this engagement party. I'm pretty sure she's not gonna pay for it. So it's such an interesting double standard to me that women want the provider guy, but then even when they make the money, they don't want to be the provider for the person. Just an interesting observation for me. All right, so they're giving us a glance into one of the twin brothers' personal relationships, I guess. So I just wanted to play this one.
At night alone.
No.
No?
No.
So don't you get lonely being here by yourself?
You know, I'm pretty good being by myself. It's weird, you know?
Would you ever envision yourself getting married?
I mean, no. But I know one day I'm going to meet a woman, and 5 days later, my answer will be different.
Okay, so tell me honestly.
Okay?
If we started dating 5 years ago, where do you think you'd be?
Divorced.
Divorced? Oh my god. Brett and I have never dated, but I think we've bonded on a deeper level.
Yeah, man, this bitch wants the D. This bitch wants the D. You know, it's interesting, because when he was saying like, no, like, this is pretty much how I feel about it. But at this point, every day you're kind of losing hope more and more, because I mean, this is a very, successful guy, who's at the top of his game. So of course, it's easier for him to meet, beautiful women and eventually find the right girl for him. But speaking of it from a perspective of the average guy, this is gonna be very difficult. However, I do think that this bitch has a thing for him, and because she's been making, like little hints to him, like, oh, I'm moving here and this stuff. So I'm pretty sure that she's pretty much waiting for him to be like, oh yeah, bitch, I'm gonna date you too,
On a one-on-one time together.
The truth is, if we were on the same page, I would have a mad pressure. But we're on different pages, so who cares?
Well, yeah,
That's
we
the
want
truth.
very different.
Yeah. Our bond is so strong.
You're like probably one of my best guy friends. So.
I'm glad you feel that way. You're in a good place, right?
Yeah, I'm good.
You're like with a good man.
You're gonna give me
Nice.
shit?
A little bit of shit, because you're never as fun when you're in a relationship than you are when you're single. When you're single, you're
I know,
so fun.
I know.
I'm glad you're happy though. I mean, it sounds like you're really doing well with this guy.
Yeah, it's kind of long distance. I'm down in Orange County, so I'm back and forth, which takes my mind out of.
oh man, this bitch again in the long distance relationship. What is with this bitch? Like, she's so, don't get me wrong, like she's I would say on the safer side based on what I've seen so far. I mean, she has some toxic behavior, but I mean, most women do. But I would say that it's so strange because she kind of seems to be jumping from one relationship to the next, and this is, I don't know what the term was, slut girlfriends or something like that, with women who basically jump from one relationship to the next without any sort of space in between. And this is like another relationship that she's doing from a long distance, so it seems like she never finds the type of guy to be living in the same area code as her. So that to me, it's fucking weird.
It's new, so I think like once we're.
Into the puppy dog phase. Puppy
Well, I
dog
hope
phase.
that never goes away. But
I hope it does. Get your ass back to work.
I know. But yeah, I need to enjoy this moment and then I can
That's
focus.
cool.
What?
I'll buy
Tell
that.
me.
No, I'll buy that.
What are your concerns?
My concern is the last time you were in a relationship, you kind of started screwing up a little. I expect you to be like operating at an incredible level, because I know you can. And sometimes you're not, and it's usually because it's a man is involved. That's all.
It's hard to balance this now, like with his kids too. Like I'm like playing.
You're kind of playing mom.
I'm mom.
A little
Yeah.
bit.
He went through like a huge divorce and never thought he was gonna get married again, and never thought he'd fall in love again, and then he met me. So.
For real? No, he's not in love. He's in lust. He just wants to. Why you guys gotta make me the bad guy in this? Like I know I'm giving you pretty much like the digestive version of the show, but we know this. This is not a love thing. They're probably not even gonna date for much longer than this. So by the few other episodes later, they're not gonna be together anymore. So, come on, don't make me the bad guy always, please.
You know, the things you're happy makes me happy. Unless if it screws around with your career. I mean, Maya has a freaking baby and she's doing it, so you can do it with a man.
I just don't like when people question my relationship. I feel very judged, and I'm very protective of my relationship, and I'm very protective of those children that are now in my life.
Maya,
Ugh, bitch, what children? You met that guy yesterday. You are in a long distance relationship. So what type of thing are you doing for his kids at this point? You're not doing anything. Like, so out of sync with reality. Ugh.
Excuse me, when it doesn't work out.
It can happen. I said when or if.
When and if is not going to happen. It's going to work out. We are very serious and, you know, going to move in together and we're like moving forward with everything. So it's like,
I think that's all good. That's all my opinion. I'm saying, I just hope that you guys work out. Because if you break up, those children are crushed. I just went through it. And it sucks. It's like the hardest, most heartbreaking thing.
I'm glad that you're worried about my boyfriend's children. Thank you. Thank you.
Listen,
No, I do too, though.
if I thought that you were gonna be this angry at me for saying it, I would come out. I thought that you knew me well enough to know that I'm like not intentionally bashing your relationship, saying that you're a bad person, saying that he's introduced his, you know, kids to everybody. I literally picked up on what you guys were talking about and had a comment. So I didn't feel like that was gonna cause this huge negative reaction. Care. I felt like sharing. Period.
Thank you for your opinion. I appreciate that.
So, a major, major red flag here. This woman, it's so hard for her to take criticism. It's not even criticism. It's like she takes everybody's opinion who differs from hers as a critic or some sort of a negativity or some sort of like somebody blaming her. She pretty much takes everything super fucking personal, and that's a very like negative trait to me. I don't know if he's basically like the blonde bitch's boyfriend, you know, because she said that she's around his kids or whatever. And the new girl, she, you know, her, because she has kids, she was like, well, it's gonna be heartbreaking for them if you guys break up. And she right away took it as something way, she blew it out of proportions when it wasn't that. She was just giving her like 2 cents about it.
Dating a girl that doesn't watch football, and then I can make her a fan of my team. Looks good. Like Mary was like a Redskins fan. Mary, who's your favorite football team?
Redskins?
Fucking love you, baby.
That's why you're my best. One of my besties for sure. Oh, sorry. I ate pizza last night.
No, absolutely not. That's a fucking inappropriate relationship between a boss and her, his ex-girlfriend who works for him. I haven't. This is. I'm speechless. Like I don't even know what else I can say about the relationships. It's just. It's so out there. It's just too close for me. I would feel so nervous being that French guy at this point. I hope he rewatches this in this format where he kind of sees their relationship, because this is a pretty big red flag for me.
Friends who have met those kids.
Why?
When and if something doesn't work out, their heart is
Excuse me, when it doesn't work out.
If I thought that you were gonna be this angry at me for saying it, I would cut my mouth.
And I appreciate that.
Well, you don't.
No, I actually don't.
Well, then don't say you do.
I just think people should mind their own business. First of all, I don't give a shit what you think, how fast I'm moving in my relationship or not. Like, I really don't care what you think. I was like, I'm gonna say stop. I was just sitting there like, whatever she went through, like, I'm sorry about that, you know, but like, don't project your issues on.
Dude, this video right here is making me go Mgtow more and more every day. This right here. Do you see the toxicity in this situation? She took an innocent situation and blew it out of proportions, and it's making like aggressive comments about this new bitch. I'm fucking speechless. Like they're so good. I think those two blonde bitches, the one that curses too much and this one, they're so good at making something out of thin air. They're just kind of, man, it's so like toxic to me.
That was not my intention at all.
Maybe you meant a different way, but you said what you said, so I understand you're trying to be protective or, you know, whatever, you've gone through it, but I don't go into a relationship with negativity.
Well, I feel like there's a difference between negativity and precaution, and I think that, you know, nobody goes into a relationship like thinking it's not gonna work. With kids, it's just, you might not want to be cautious, or you might not want to feel negative or whatever, but you have to.
But I don't need you to be concerned about my situation. You understand? Like, you can be concerned with your situation and, like, whoever else you want to be concerned with, but, like, you don't know me that well, and you don't know Tarek, and you don't know our relationship with children or anything else. So it doesn't matter if we've been together a month, 6 months, 2 years, 3. We felt like it was ready. So, we're going with it.
I am a stepmom. My husband was married before, and he has a daughter, and hopefully Heather slows down a little bit because it's tough. There's not a rule book.
I mean, I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say. I am sorry. I don't like drama. I don't like negativity. I like you. Not that you're asking me to like you. We have a small group in the office. Like, I don't want to be like have weirdness,
I hate that it happened. I wish it didn't. Like, I'm not gonna hold a grudge, like I said. I'm going to be a little bit more cautious, and I'm sure I'll get past it. It's
Well,
just
I will too. Like, I'll be cautious too. So it's like,
When
I'll be
you guys,
mindful,
if we can
but-
get past it, you guys can get past it.
Alright, anyways, this bitch, like, ugh. She's one of those, like, you can't tell me nothing, like the blonde bitch. Like, the new girl was pretty much being, like, super protective and trying to give her good advice, and she took it as something wrong or something crazy, and I'm like, ugh, am I still doing this? This is so boring, dude. Come on. Like, you gotta do better than this. Is it... No, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything.
I guess so we've cut it in half. We were gonna have 100 something. We've got it down to about 60 now. We have rules on it. How often we have to talk to them. How often we hang out with them. But he's got one that I've been fighting with him on, and he's not budging. Who?
Davina?
Oh. Why?
I feel like the way she disrespect me, but the ring, but like she said to Bishop, yeah, she paid everything for him. He know us, he knows she doesn't pay for me. I think it was such a bullshit. I knew it, she kept shit over the ring that I told her at the beginning, because I couldn't afford anything else.
And that's okay. It doesn't matter about the ring. It's about the
Remember she said like, oh, I'd rather have nothing than a fake diamond. So that's the point. I think someone that disrespect me that much, nothing to come to my wedding. Like, no.
The meaning of getting engaged is love and not about the material. Like, could have put a rubber band on a finger and she should have been happy for it. So for Davina to make that comment about the fake diamond, it was rude and disrespectful. I don't think if you a friend you should ever say something like that. So I don't need those person to my wedding.
Maybe we can talk.
Well, I gotta say I 100% agree with him. I think I agree the same thing, but I think this is the difference in mentality, dude, because I think he's a French guy, I think people from Europe kind of think of it as more of like this is just something that symbolizes the love or like the commitment that you make for the person. But in America, especially in places like LA, it's pretty much about how expensive, how big, how crazy the diamond is, because people are just very materialistic there. I mean, my parents are still married, and my dad didn't give her like no crazy fucking diamond ring. So I think yeah, he's pretty much on point for that. And but again, I don't think she even realized that she was disrespectful. I think that's just the mentality of the majority of the women there. I mean, most of those women probably deep down think the same way. I mean, they think like he's supposed to give me a big house, give me I think that's one of the problems. A lot of women want to have weddings, but they don't want to be wives. This is pretty much what we've come up to, and it's a problem. I think it's a problem for everybody, for people like me, for the upcoming generations, because marriage is gonna become obsolete in about like 5 to 10 years. I think that's my prediction. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm gonna go with it. So yeah, let me know what you think.
And you can't disrespect me, just come like, oh, I'm sorry, okay, fine, you can tell me. No, it doesn't work that way.
Being privy to this information is making me really uncomfortable. Davina and I have become really, really close. I think Davina's really, really, really smart, and I like that she speaks her mind. I always like that about her. I feel like she's real. I mean, she's the only one that doesn't have fake boobs here, so shit. She's as real as it gets in this office.
I don't want Davina to come to my wedding. Like I said, I want her not.
I didn't know that side of him. That was a side I have not seen before. I have not seen Romain be so shirtless and passionate. Oh no, I've seen him be shirtless. But I feel like that was a conversation that Mary and Romain should have had privately.
I think this bitch wanna fuck him now, cause she likes the bad boys. So because he was having an attitude about it, So you can tell that she was like, oh my gosh, the French guy. Oh, he can bake some shit for me or whatever he does. Actually, he's a model. I actually saw his social media. He's a model for Wilhelmina or whatever the agency was. Anyways, but yeah, I think like Christine, the blonde cursing bitch, that's her name from now on. I said it already. I think the problem that she has is she says that she's real. She's like, because they're pretty much both the same way. They're very real, but by real they mean they're just abrasive and detestable human beings. Because yeah, like I'm all about you speaking your mind. Like me doing this podcast is me speaking my mind about it. But there's just certain things that I feel like they're putting too much drama, or they're being not necessarily they're not actually giving solutions. It's more of like just being an asshole. So yeah, I agree with the French guy. I mean, if she said the same thing about me, I probably wouldn't want her in my wedding too. So, all right. So the blonde cursing bitch is having an engagement party. So I'm gonna play this.
Sexy and all that crystal. So it's just pretty like casual. I just want like stuff going on, like no big deal. Like sexual Phantom of the Opera. Exactly. I'm thinking like a zebra here. A zebra? Yeah. So you walk wait, you're gonna have a real live zebra? Yeah, like from Britney Spears' music video. The most beautiful animal in the whole entire world, just hanging out. I just want to.
This is horrible, man. This bitch is getting worse and worse every day.
And then let's get like fire dancers. I like the idea of doing something going on in the background, but not like full attention to it. So I want like Cirque du Soleil performers. Okay. Like, can we fly them in from Vegas? For sure. I want like contortionists. I mean, my budget is love, so like. I love that. So casual. Okay, great.
I know Christine, and there's no way this party's gonna be casual. It's gonna be the exact opposite.
This is gonna be really fun. I think it'll be nice because it'll be like.
She take my money when I'm in need. This bitch ain't paying for this engagement party. The guy that she's dating is the blue pill hairy guy. Yeah, man, this is like, it's so interesting to me because whenever people are like women, not people, whenever women talk about feminism and about the equality bullshit that they're trying to push down our throats and all that propaganda. By the way, here in Eastern Europe, that shit doesn't fly. Whenever they're trying to do that, it's so funny to me because even when a woman makes a lot of money, which in this case Christine does, the man is still the guy that I'm pretty sure pays for the majority of the things, and including this engagement party. I'm pretty sure she's not gonna pay for it. So it's such an interesting double standard to me that women want the provider guy, but then even when they make the money, they don't want to be the provider for the person. Just an interesting observation for me.
Oh wow! We're all sitting there like totally stunned. He basically just said, like that's what we all said. I mean, I am just as confused as you are. It's like Heather doing a math equation. I am so fucking confused right now. I don't know where it came from. Okay. But he was just like, Davina does not respect my relationship. Blah 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 blah. He said that.
Oh, it's crazy. It hurts my feelings, and honestly, it's kind of disrespectful. Like, I wish at least Mary should have come to me. Why can't you come tell me? Like,
because that takes balls, and we're talking about Mary.
Oh, backstabbing bitch. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. Yep. That's the type of friend you got right there. That blonde cursing bitch. Nope. Don't remember. Don't touch her with a 10-foot pole. Whether it's for dating or a friend. Nope.
I don't even know what to say. Like,
But let's talk about hypocrisy really quick, okay? Because why does Michelle get away scotch-free if she was the one who talked about the prenup? Asking for a friend. I mean, not a real friend. These bitches clearly aren't friends. That's my point. But, like, asking for anyone. I'm so sorry, like, to even have to be telling you this. I didn't want this to be, like, an eyes wide shut situation.
Well, I have a pretty simple answer for you, because when the Chriselle bitch was asking, she was asking more of a general thing. She wasn't taking a jab at anybody. She was asking for information. When she commented about the French guy, she pretty much disrespected me. He said, "Oh, the woman is paying for everything. And to be honest, Mary, the woman that's marrying the French guy, like I don't think even took it that much. Like she pretty much let it go after the second time they were arguing about it. But this is different because it's not about Mary, it's about the French guy, because he's the one that was disrespecting, and that's why he feels that way. It has nothing to do with Mary. That's why she never told to that bitch, because she was like, well, I'm trying to push this as long as I can, so that maybe she would try to persuade him for her to be on the wedding. But yeah, like if you're disrespectful as a person, don't expect people to want you at their wedding.
Plans are? Kind of. It's just so stressful.
Oh my god, we have seen every type of venue you can possibly imagine. We have gone to the beach, we've gone to vineyards, we've gone to proper wedding venues, we've gone to rooftops, we've gone to hotels.
Listen, in a worst case scenario, please understand you can use my house if you need to. Is there a wedding venue?
That's all?
Dude, this shit is getting out of control. That's like way. Who the fuck? Like, if you're a guy, I'm gonna ask you a question. If you are a guy and you want to get married to a woman, and she wants you to get married at her house of her ex-boyfriend, who in their fucking right mind is gonna decide to do that? Speechless. Fucking speechless.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Speaking by the way of the wedding, did you tell the Rena yet she's not invited?
I haven't seen that. And I think it's better to do it in person, not over the phone. And I can just get rid of
Because
all.
everyone knows and except her.
Again, no one say anything. Sorry, not sorry.
See, that's what I'm talking about, bro. Like this, never, like this is the type of woman you never tell first anything like a secret or something that she should keep her mouth shut. And see, like, sorry, not sorry. See, this is the type of fucking toxic behavior that I'm talking about. She literally does whatever she fucking wants, and then just says sorry or like, oh, whatever. Like she has such a bitchy, like a basic bitch attitude. That's so fucking frustrating to me.
I know you guys don't know this because you're not in a relationship, but everybody at this table, like, if our man took a stance on something, I doubt anybody would pick the office over our husband. I don't see Davina as the office. I see her as a person with feelings and a human that we interact with on a daily basis. Sometimes Christine makes an effort to piss me off, and sometimes she wins, but for the most part, I'm able to stay unbothered and not give her the time of day.
Dude, gaslighting at its finest. Like, it's not even gaslighting. I think that's the wrong term for this specific situation, but you can tell, like, she's so argumentative. She's always trying to, like, it's like she's always trying to take a jab at you for something. Like, oh, the other blonde bitch is the same way. I mean, she's a little bit less, but if you let alone like comment or say anything about her, like that's neutral, it's not like positive about her, she's right away gonna go into the offense. Like, oh, you should talk about. She absolutely takes absolutely no, like, if anybody differs from her opinion, she's like, no, don't talk to me. Like, that's you. I don't need your opinion. Like, it's such a basic bitch mentality.
Red, so I would love if you guys were black and red. But you don't have to. You don't have to.
You're inviting Davina, right?
Everyone's invited, so no excuses. I'm coming. Sounds good.
There's gonna be surprises.
Do I think it's possible to coexist with Christine? I do think it's possible. I feel like as long as two people can agree to be professional, you don't have to be best friends. Now, granted, there are times I wonder how much she was hugged as a child, because sometimes she can really hit. But as far as going to Christine's party, I feel like I haven't decided yet, and I don't need to right now.
All right, coming with the jokes. Coming with the jokes. She was hooked as a child. Let's see what you did there.
Where? Be there or be square.
Write that one down before you forget it. That's a good one.
I'm bored, guys.
We don't have a venue.
We're running out of time.
I know.
If this wedding, like the location doesn't work out, Jason has offered his house.
No.
You just threw it out there, so.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I just wanted to let you know because it is coming up really soon. We're
Like-
still like struggling to find.
I understand.
So something that's gonna work.
Like,
This could save us a lot of money. We could use it for the honeymoon, on buying a house. Because this wedding, it's costing a lot of money.
I understand, but it's simple. I'm not gonna get married to the ex of my future wife.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What the fuck is that? What the fuck type of a... Like, to be honest, like, at this point, I feel like she's not even taking him seriously. Like, no high value male would ever... Like, you asking that question is so fucking disrespectful. That just makes me so fucking angry right now. Who the fuck is gonna get married in their wife's ex-boyfriend? Like, in their house, where they probably fucking had sex or whatever. It's mind-boggling. Like, I don't even... Like, I'm learning new words just for this. It's ridiculous.
Fucking wet. Like,
But can we not look at it like,
No.
like my ex-boyfriend? Can we look at it like
no, babe, I don't care.
our
Like,
good friends?
yes, I
Yeah.
understand. Would you get married to my ex-girlfriend's house? I'm not gonna get married at Jason, your ex-boyfriend. Period.
I feel like I'm going to go insane.
Wait, so she made a face like she wouldn't get married in his ex-girlfriend's house, but she's okay to get married in her ex-boyfriend? Ah, I see the double standard here.
Planning this wedding. Romaine is being so stubborn. I don't know how much more I can take. Well, okay, well, it's not just the venue that's causing me stress. It's you and this whole Davina issue too. This is not making my life much easier, you know.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna change my mind. It is what it is.
We're gonna have to talk to him really soon.
Yeah? Relax. Oh my god.
You're not around her, and I am, and I'm gonna have to deal with this. And I don't want to hurt her feelings.
But I really, really, really don't give a shit what she's gonna think.
Can you please respect the fact that I have to continue to work with her?
But I feel like you think too much about like the damage. Oh, all the damage gonna be like.
I do care about that. I will
But did
always
she?
care about that.
Did she?
It doesn't matter what she did.
But what I,
To me, it doesn't
what
matter.
would you care?
What? Dude, Mary's tripping, y'all. Mary's fucking tripping at this point. Like, I don't even know what to... She's being, like, super disrespectful. So basically, a normal reaction is like, he says she doesn't want her at the wedding, and that's it. Case closed. She's being fucking disrespectful, asking about having their wedding at her ex-boyfriend's house. She's basically, like, this is the first time I actually like this French guy, because he's actually showing some balls, and he's actually, like, putting his foot down on fucking things. And it seems like she fucking hates it because she can't spit him on her finger. I think she had, like, the wrong assumption that he's gonna be some, like, oh, like a trophy boyfriend, the husband type of thing. No, this is not how it is. I think this guy might actually know what he's doing. I really think he is.
I didn't care about you.
You're being so stubborn.
Yeah, but I have a reason for it.
I have a reason for wanting to not start drama in the office. It's pissing me off that you are only caring about yourself right now and about your feelings and about how, oh, you are offended. You don't give a shit that I have to work with her and be miserable if she's not
Stop to
coming.
talk about her.
I
I'm
need-
pissed off at that.
Well, I'm getting pissed off because you are not taking in consideration
I don't care
that
what she's
I
gonna
have
think.
to,
Yeah, no.
you should care how I feel.
You're just being stupid.
I've had
So he should care about how you feel, but you don't care about how he feels. Like, no, like, I get it. Like, they work together. All right, we agree on that. But she says something that was disrespectful. So it seems like that's a pretty valid reason why not to have somebody at your wedding.
Of this petty drama with everybody. Romaine is turning into some sort of groomzilla.
Well, you're gonna see her at Christine's. You're really coming off as a gift, you know that, right? We are gonna end this conversation right now because I'm not gonna get into this anymore.
No, I don't give a fuck.
Oh, bitch. That's how it's done. You know, I mean, to be quite honest, like, I totally get it. Like, I mean, yeah, like, sometimes maybe there's a better way to handle that type of situation, but it seemed like she was really bugging him, and he was gonna go down a bad road. Like, I'm just saying. So dun dun dun.